everybody is worthy of love. Everybody in the world. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Paul, is this some sort of elaborate bit? No. Guys, on a day like today, Valentine's Day, we should show love to people who are just a victim of their own society. It's not this person's fault that he's in the limelight. He can't control it. You can't control who you're related to. You can't help it if, for whatever reason, you go on a social media app and do something that requires little to no effort. It's not your fault if everyone starts watching them. Perhaps hate watching them. Or perhaps thinking it's good, because I'm sure this person actually does have their own fans. Look, people, everyone in the world is deserving of love. Well, Hitler, maybe not so much, but everybody in the world. Okay? So, yeah. Even Jackson Mahomes is worthy of love. Guys, things are starting to get a little too personal for our favorite TikTok star. Listen, look, he is annoying. There's no denying that. But he is a victim now of people using him for content. You're probably thinking to yourself, Paul, are you being serious right now? Is this a bit? Guys, just keep listening. This is a New York Post article. Jackson Mahomes is at it again. The younger brother of Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes is taking his social media followers along with him at Super Bowl 2023, and his posts are unsurprisingly cringeworthy. Wait, the New York Post is judging what's cringe and what isn't now?
Also, throwing unsurprisingly in there is kind of a...
that's rather judgmental. I thought you guys were a newspaper, not a judgmental yellow journalism piece from the 1930s. This continues. Jackson, who had his fair share of social media controversies last season. Here's the thing about the social media controversies, and I'm actually somewhat defending Jackson Mahomes here. He just sucks on social media. He just sucks.
It's not controversial what he's
doing. It's
doing.
not controversial at all, Sean. You're right. Like, everyone agrees it's pretty terrible.
He's also not being, like, divisive in any way.
No.
It is just, like, people watch it and be like...
Yes, they're like, oh, my God. It's just a groan. It's a collective groan that he gets. Sort of like me from time to time. But not when I want. Even snapped a few bathroom selfies at State Farm Stadium.
Gotta do that.
I mean, it's funny, though, that he's getting crushed for this. Like, what? You're giving him more attention, and you're using him for clickbait. Because you know that people get pissed off by this. This is so easy by the New York Post. It's brilliant, but I got to defend Jackson here. Where his big brother, the Chiefs, are facing the Eagles. The TikTok star who boasts over 1 million followers. I want to kill myself reading that on the video app. Also posed for a selfie with his sister-in-law, Brittany Matthews, and his niece, Sterling Sky, who turns 2 years old later this month. And look, yes, I mean, Jackson Mahomes can be annoying. I know you don't have a video in front of you. If you're watching on Twitch, you might see my face. Here's an audio representation of what Jackson Mahomes is.
Down!
Jackson Mahomes.
I promise.
Never.
He can't be stopped.
Never.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jackson's wife, Brittany. Look, they're a tad annoying.
Patrick's wife, Brittany.
My bad. That would be weird. Patrick's wife, Brittany, and Jackson Mahomes, they're annoying. No doubt about it. But, hey, I'm defending the wall for those guys today. That is just a hit piece for clickbait. It is. It actually is. I'm being somewhat serious here. Like, he sucks, but people are just using him now to get clicks because they know that people hate him.
Because nothing that he did there is like any different than what any brother and wife of a NFL star who just wins the Super Bowl does.
Yeah.
The only difference is that like we see it
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, I'm sure if Giselle was on TikTok back in 2000 whatever, like, yeah, I bet we'd be annoyed with that too.
I do.
Especially the Giants Super Bowl that they lost, and she was like, my husband cannot throw and catch the ball at the same time.
Mm-hmm. She's right, though. She was right.
Well, he can't do that because he's
Can't.
not a good athlete, yeah. Jalen Hurts can do that.
You're trying
Nick
to troll
Foles
me?
actually did
Nope.
that, actually.
Listen, it is the Valentine's Day special, Sean, and even though you tried to hurt me there, I still love you.
I'm
tried
keeping
to
it
hurt me.
real. Facts. Facts, B. No cap.
Tom Brady juked Brian Urlacher once
Okay.
in 2006. I was there. That's like his most athletic accomplishment ever. God, that drop pass in the Super Bowl. The same one that Nick Foles catches a touchdown pass. Not a great look for Brady's athleticism. But hey, guys, everyone in sports deserves love. It is the most interactive sports talk show in Houston. E315 says, please stop this, Paulie. Okay, I'll stop this. Because there's another athlete that I need to show some love, that I need to defend. You know, a lot of people have claimed that this show is a racist show because I am not somebody who is fair to both insufferable black athletes and insufferable white athletes. I mean, I've said it many times before. I don't see color. But for the sake of keeping it fair and balanced, like I've said this many times, like whenever I bring up this guy, it seems like I have to bring up Aaron Rodgers just because, like, they're very similar. But now people are coming after this guy for legitimately being a good teammate. He is being a good teammate here. He actually is. If you lump it in with everything else he said, you're going to roll your eyes. You're going to be annoyed. But guys, someone's got to stand up for Dallas Mavericks guard Kyrie Irving, especially after he did this yesterday to try to keep the focus on the Dallas Mavericks completing the rest of this season.
I would love to just have a respect of you guys and everybody the rest of the season of just like continuously asking me that, because it just puts unwarranted distractions on us and our team. And I've dealt with it before, and it's very emotionally draining to ask questions like, what's the long term? What's the long term? What is it? But I will say that from the start of when I came here, there's been nothing but a warm embrace, nothing but genuine love, and nothing but a familiarity of relationships that I could really look to in times of questioning or confusion. I could always go to these guys or the ladies in our front office or people that have really made themselves available since I landed in Dallas. So there's just a positive note there, and just taking it one day at a time. That's all I could do in this life, and what the future holds is really only going to be dictated on what I do right now and how I prepare for those next steps.
There's a warm embrace, love for men and women on this journey. Look, people are asking Kyrie Irving about his future. There is some uncertainty about his future. Did Kyrie go the long way, inserting a lot of tired, tropey language to say, listen, I'm just focused on being a teammate the rest of the year? Yes. But was he a good teammate there? He actually was. Will that last? Oh, we know the answer to that one. But Kyrie Irving was being a good teammate yesterday.
And to be fair, he could just be like, I've been here a week. Like
Right.
what, you're asking me if I'm going to sign here long term? I've been here a week. I don't know. Like, he's also definitely learned his lesson from when he was in Cleveland, and he said he told that little kid he wasn't going to leave like LeBron left, and then he left. And
yeah,
then,
I showed Sean that video this
and then
week.
in Boston, when he said, if they'll have me, I'll come back, and then he didn't sign a contract extension and then left, and then he said, I'll never leave.
Well, they didn't want
Kevin
him back.
Durant in
Yeah, he
in
did.
Brooklyn.
He
and then
got out
he
before
requested a
Kevin
trade.
Durant got out
Yeah.
of Brooklyn. Yeah.
Requested 2 trades. Yeah.
Look, there's a lot of things to dump on Kyrie Irving for, but new
And
coach.
Aaron Rodgers.
Thank you, and Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers is very similar. It's you hear them talk, and the longer they talk, you're like, are you messing with me? Is this a bit? Is this an elaborate bit to try to trigger some people that hate it when people speak all California adjacent? Hey man, like, the journey I'm on, and my teammates have given me a warm embrace, and I'm just about love, and love is something that has to be nurtured, and just like the Winnebago tree, and California. Is that a real thing? I don't know. I think that's a car.